Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy King Gabe here with
Queen Tina
and Brownie, of course, and a Power Morphin. Yeah, we're Jason and Kimberly this year at this year's Geek Con, and so this is the first day. This is Friday. I forgot my camera, so I'm using the phone for the day. So she's gonna help me remember the camera tomorrow there for Saturday.
Oh, yes.
Yes. But basically it's a setup day, just kind of seeing where everybody gonna be at and everything, and check out booths and stuff like that. So let's see what we got going on here.
Okay, yes. Let's go.
Yep. Hello, how you doing?
I sell soap.
Okay.
Good.
I make soap. How are y'all doing?
Good.
What's your YouTube channel?
Miracle Productions there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yep, that's his thing. So you and Deadpool work together here on
We
this.
we work with Deadpool, yes. Deadpool works with us. No, we technically work with Deadpool.
Oh, okay.
He's the star of the show. We're here every year at Geek Con. It's man-made soap. All the handmade soap. We got some specifics like Shreveport, Ratchet City.
Okay.
And your fun ones, our Daddy soap is a good seller. America, it's got grits in it, for redneck exfoliation.
Okay.
But we've been in business about 15 years. We've been at every Geek Con since they created Geek Con. We're an institution, basically. And Deadpool's here.
That's
He'll
it.
be in a different costume tomorrow.
Oh,
We don't know what costume he's going to wear.
I'm not sure
He's
if you're
a costume in a costume.
Well, I'm not sure if you're the same one, but I do remember. I think it was either Geek Con or something in Boulder that I seen. I think more than one Deadpool's up there.
Sometimes there's one or two here, but this is the OG Deadpool.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
actually Ryan Reynolds.
Liar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not
that
Canadian.
would be cool,
Canadian.
man.
Yeah. You'd never know. He's in costume. Yeah.
I was about to say,
But yeah.
oh, okay.
Y'all have fun. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Oh, where'd y'all get the bags at?
Oh, the swag, right outside.
Out front? Okay. I'll have to go grab me a few.
All right.
Or at least the bag. Maybe not the swag.
Oh, okay.
If they would have asked us, we would have contributed something to the swag bag.
Appreciate you.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, the one Ejay. It's been a minute, y'all. I'm over here working on Bowser this year for Geek Con. I might do some content tomorrow. I don't know. It's going to be a busy day. I'm already busy right now, but I'm having fun. So that's all that matters. Having some fun.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. Having some fun. How y'all been doing out there? My boy King Gabe, he was telling the news earlier. He's been forecasting the weather. He's doing big things. He might interview a very important.
We ain't gonna say who.
We're going to say who?
It's gonna be big. Yeah, this is just the beginning. Of
Just the beginning. Just the beginning. Just the beginning. I'll see y'all later.
Oh, we are so sorry. Ariel, get back here now. It's like a group of
Okay, here we found Mr. Hennigan, who we had the pleasure of interviewing earlier on the channel there here at Geek Con. Say, how's it feel being out here?
Oh man, it's great. It's met a lot of people, a lot of cool costume, cosplaying. We've got our booth set up with all my books, and I've already sold some books and talked to some people. It's exciting to be here. Come on down.
Right. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely a big turnout there.
It's Yolnir.
Okay.
Derived from Odin the Gift Bringer. 90% of our Christmas traditions come from that. So I was like, I took that. In fact, you can see Odin's ravens and the Tree of Life are on my axe. So Yolnir became what, eventually evolved on down to what we know as Santa and was commercialized by Coca-Cola and everything else. Thor's father, Odin. Odin was known as Odin the Gift Bringer. So that's where it all, most of it came from. So I decided, the Santa-ish character was the gift bringer if kids were good. Krampus was there if kids were bad. So I decided, after going to the Yule Viking Festival this past year over in Gladewater, Texas, just caught the vibe, and I'm like, I'm downstairs, Kettlebrier's workshop, but I've done the mayor of Halloween Town from Nightmare Before Christmas. He's 10 foot 4 inches tall. You know, I just do all this just bizarre stuff, like I said. That.
But you have a backstory, so
Well,
I love that. Yeah.
I just try to do something that you got to have a love for the character of what you're building, or there's no reason in doing it.
I think it's awesome.
So
I'm getting out of the
you know,
picture.
That's the whole point of cosplay. You build something because of the love of that character, not because it's what's hot right now for the moment and what's popular. You know, that's yeah. I don't want to jump in on the trend. I want to do my own thing because I do it for the love of these characters. Because I have, some passion for a particular character. And this year, I threw this together real quick to come up here. And the only reason I'm dreading it, 2 reasons I dread this costume. The wig is hot, and you try and sit down with these candy cane daggers. It is not safe.
That's kind of like what I do with my books.
It's like, oh!
That's what, yep, y'all heard it there.
Hey guys!
We're here, and say we found Casey here.
Cosplaying as Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia. And I'm sure some of you guys out there might know him.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot. We're having a lot of fun up here. There's a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of stuff on here and in both down and up here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like this is more of the art area and it's upstairs.
Sort of nostalgic, real nostalgic up
And they
here.
have another vendors area over there I have yet to go to. And then one downstairs, which is huge. So I hope you guys come to Geek Con next year. It's amazing.
Yep. And you see I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but I'm a civilian Jason.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. I saw Billy and I saw Black Ranger from afar.
Oh yeah.
So,
Hip hop keto.
anyway.
Yep. Yeah, it was a lot of fun down there.
Oh yeah, it was. There are still people out there.
Oh yeah, it's like I said. I said it before. I'll say it again. This is still the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's the first night of Geek Con and everything, and quite a big quite a turnout from the start there. It's about to get a lot bigger for the next for these next 2 days, Saturday and probably even Sunday too. So yeah, we're really gonna be we definitely, and there should be some panels coming up. Especially, we're definitely more than likely we're gonna go to the panels for David Yost and Walter Jones there, who we did get a picture with, which did put on here. So so some of the stuff that I got here, Christina had got some stuff too, so I'll get with her a little bit later, after a little bit later, either if not tomorrow, if not after day 2, after we've gone through the whole thing and everything, and show what she got. And might be a few more stuff that I might have it too. Never know. So first off, we got this right here from Sing Barbershop. Resistance is futile. This was from the quadrets that you saw me singing with. They say, "Who are we? We are the members of the River City Jubilee Chorus, a local men's choir of about 20 men. That is the best kept secret in the Shreveport Bossier area. Oh, they're local. Okay, we meet each week with one purpose: to enjoy singing together, to sharpen our skills. We sing a variety of different types of music, from old school barbershop to more modern pop tunes, all arranged for 4-part men singing a cappella. And I guess with today they had a special guest. Moi. We've been around since 1949. Wow, it's been a long time, making us one of the oldest performing arts organizations in the town. We sing in various places, lifting the spirits of our audience. Once a year, we travel to Dallas to sing with other men choruses and show them what we can do, and having fun singing with new friends. We do a charity Christmas show to raise money for local. We do a charity Christmas show to raise money for local charities. Okay, we have raised money for the Ark of Cato Bossiers and the Holy Angels. This Christmas, we'll be raising money for the Bossier Kids in Desperate Situations, a non-profit organization that provides foster homes for children who are in temporary need of a caring family. Okay? We are always looking for more men to join us. Our rehearsals are always open. We meet on Monday nights at 7 p.m. in the choir room at First Baptist Church. Okay? First Baptist Church. First Baptist. I wonder, it says Shreveport. I wonder, do they mean First Baptist of Cedar Grove, or is this another First Baptist in Shreveport? If you can carry a tune in a bucket or love to sing, you'll find a great group of companions to share your skills with. You have members that are in their 20s and members that are in their 80s, so age is not an issue for us. Yep. And I'm in my 30s, late 30s, by the way. Come and find out what we're all about. Again, rehearsals are always open to visitors. Sit and sing with us and experience the fun for yourself. Check us out on Facebook.com, Shreveport Harmony. Okay, Shreveport Harmony, and see our website, www.shreveportharmony.org. So definitely gotta check that out. A little bit later there, that's had a little picture on it right there. Okay, so let's see what else I got in here. I also have this poster. Yep, I had the Geek Vision home video presents Be Kind, Please Be Kind, Rewind. He came from Shreveport. Horror, Ghostface. Ghostface in Shreveport, oh boy. The Hyper Gold quality VHS video cassette the Spunkomatic production Ghostface. Oh boy. Oh dear. No. Alright. Just gonna put that to the side as well. And of course, autographed pictures from both David Yost and Walter Jones. This is the picture that David Yost autographed. Yeah, as you can see from once. I should have gotten what I think I should have got was like a picture of him, but you know, picture of him. I know I got something like this with Tommy, but we did take pictures with them. Yeah, so at least we got that there. Yeah, but one reason I chose it at that moment while I was up there because I thought about that Once a Ranger thing because Billy really shined. This was kind of like Billy's shining moment in this special. Him and even Walter Jones there, because they both were the main focus, along with Trini's daughter and everything. Yeah, definitely check that out if you haven't seen the 30th Power Ranger anniversary, along with Cosmic Fury. See what y'all think of that there. That was the final season that was completely non-Sentai. Completely American-made season. So, yeah, see what y'all think of that. But definitely check out that 30th anniversary. This one was autographed by Walter Jones, Black Ranger, him as the Black Ranger with the Dragon Shield. And funny thing, I actually told Walter that I heard a lot of people say that they post on their Facebook how when your bro looks better, which he looked better with the Dragon Shield, which I gotta say, no offense to Tommy, I'm just saying, no offense to Tommy, God rest your soul, Jason De La Frank, but I think it's because of the aesthetic, the Black Ranger suit, and then you got the gold, and then ironic in Zeo we got the Gold Ranger, so I think it's almost like it foreshadowed the Gold Ranger a little bit there. But Walter he was like, well, he said, well, I actually told him, I said, boy, give me that shield. So they got that. They were really good. They for the time that we did, pass some words with them while they were signing these, as well as also signing and getting the picture taken with them. They were really nice to us and everything. I did notice, and like I say, they're still good. They're still nice people. But I did notice the difference between two, and they're a lot like, they act kind of a lot like their characters, Billy and Zach. For instance, David Yost seems like he kind of got while we did speak to each other and everything, because actually Casey even talked to him when we got up there, because she was telling him about the Miracle Crew and Miracle Crew, and and then I even mentioned about hey, I was the one that asked him to sing Happy Birthday to Janara. Yep, remember that? If you're watching, remember that, Janara? He said, wait, was it the cameo? Yep, it sure was there. And I also told him that I would tell you, Janara, that I saw and everything. Yeah, So, but yeah, but I noticed, in the way he sort of spoke and everything, he sort of had kind of a timid and meek kind of tone and everything. Just sort of like think about like Yugi or Bakura from Yu-Gi-Oh! There, how they hi, my name is Yugimoto. Yeah, he sort of kind of puts you in the mind of characters like that a little bit, and it's kind of the way he is when he's playing Billy. So I think the Billy character is kind of a part of him there. So yeah, I think he probably put some of, that's probably how he's kind of been, which is nothing wrong with it though. You know, like I say, you know, some people like that. Christina kind of related there, and and in a way, I kind of do too. I would say I kind of had a little bit of what, you know, how David Yost is, because there are moments where, you know, I kind of am, you know, I think sometimes it's not, sometimes, you know, like, you know, you ever be like around new people or something like that, and you know, you're getting to know them, so you kind, you know, you still like, hi, hello, hi, and you know, you don't really, you're kind of, you're not really sure much of what to say. You're kind of trying to, you know, see how the other person is to flow and everything. So yeah, I get you on that, David Yost. That's very understandable. And I'm pretty sure, you know, if he's probably around like people that he really like know, like probably like, you know, some good friends of his and everything. He probably, he'll probably be, you know, all that. Because matter of fact, check him out on Instagram. He does a lot of talking on Instagram, which, like I say, don't we all? So yeah, sometimes it's just, you know, how, you know, where you be sometime, and how the setup is that determines that. Now Walter Jones, on the other hand, yeah. Now sometimes now a lot of time I do be trying to be kind of like the way he is there. I got a little bit of David Yost in me at times. Christina related to him. I feel like Janara probably can relate to him. I think that's probably part of the reason why she likes him there. Understandable, you know. Hey, that's that. I mean, I understand. I sort of see the attraction there. It's like, can you blame her? Yep. And also note, and also duly note, yeah, there's a duly note. I've said this before, you know, that let's this whole thing of picking on other people, let's put a stop to that now. Because like I say, I've seen posts of her, you know, mentioning about people kind of picking at her and stuff like that. So yeah, we ain't tolerating y'all picking on our Miracle Crew members like that. So yeah, there's a not standing for that. Back off her. So anyway, Walter Jones. Oh boy, I mean, the minute we got to him, he was ready to not only talk, but he even started dancing and everything. He started dancing with there was a lady that was kind of, you know, like an assistant with him and everything. I honestly, and I did say I thought it was his wife at first there, but no, it wasn't there. It was probably just, you know, one of the, you know, just his assistant there. But he's like this. He was that. He said, you put a and I quote, he said this. It's like, you put a quarter in me, I'll be ready to dance. Yeah. So he's definitely, Walter definitely is his character. Just like David Yost has Billy in him, Walter Jones is Zach. So yeah, these guys really live their character there, and it's just a part of them. Sort of like, you know, with Hiko, to me, that's like my character there. So yeah, you know, that's like a lot of times people create a character, they put there's usually somebody that they put into that character. So these two made those characters there, and I could definitely tell from the way that they were tonight there. They really embodied their characters. So yeah, definitely shout out to that there. But yeah, it was he was real good. To say, very talkative, and like I say, you know, let me get I also got a couple of, let's say, both me and Queen Dina, we got a couple of t-shirts, which I had to say, if she wants, yeah, I'll ask her first. So if she like, okay, yeah, sure, she'll show you what she got and everything there. There, yeah, as you can see. What? Yeah, this is a Geek Con shirt from I think it was from a boot, Trey Morris Injury Lawyers. I think so. I think they were sponsoring Geek Con. So let's see, put that back in here for us in here. And this is an official Geek Con shirt that we actually got as part of our swag package there, along with this bag here that I got all my stuff in. Say that we both me and Quentin got swag. We got the swag pass. So yeah, Geek Con. I got I think they had choices between this shirt, which was black, and they also had like you could get a gray shirt and a blue shirt. I forgot what was on those designs for the gray and blue shirt with Geek Con, but I got this one. Kind of made me think of Howard the Duck there. Those figured, yeah. Let me give me the duck one, yeah. She got the blue one. Yep. And also, as Deadpool say, one guy got the brown pants. And we got the first copy. Got a copy of book 1 of Demon 13, part of the Chronicles of Jonathan Steele, Dark Covenant, by Bruce Hennigan. Yes, the one we interviewed earlier on the channel, and also made an appearance in day 1 of this video. Yeah, so there we got one of his books. It was let's say, so I definitely plan to read this. I know I still got to finish reading Matilda to you guys, so I will finish that first, and once I do, like I say, I will now. I probably will come to this next. That's probably what I should come to next. So yeah, after I finish Matilda, I will come to this next, and feel free in the comment section to remind me about this, because I'm just being honest. Sometimes I do forget some stuff, because even Christina sometimes remind me of stuff like Gabe, like I forgot this camera today. So yeah, that's why I said, Christina, make sure to remind me tomorrow morning before we go into day 2, before we leave the house, to make sure I get this camera, and I'm gonna make sure it's charged up after I finish showing all this stuff to you guys. So yeah, you definitely feel free to be reminding me of this. That way I won't forget to read this to you guys after I finish Matilda. I'm gonna make this my next book here. And I got a lot, and I got different books that I definitely want to share with you guys too, from other authors like my boy Matt Palooza and stuff. Some authors I like Sharon Creech and Judy Blume, stuff like that. And also a friend of mine named Antonis Perry. Yep. So, I'm gonna do this one next there. And I also got and there's also a book. It wasn't from Mr. Hennigan, but it was from Pastor Mark Sutton, that was the pastor at Brookwood before Pastor Rice there. Matter of fact, he was the pastor when I first met Casey. So there's a book from him that we got here. I ain't gonna tell you what it is, but one day I will read it to you guys. And also, and as well as another book, I actually got two other books from if you didn't catch it in the previous video, I got 2 other books that Mr. Hennigan wrote. One is about hope, hope again, dealing with depression, and then the other one is and me and Christina both read that one, and we read the book that I mentioned about from Mark Sutton, Pastor Mark Sutton, and the other book, is called The Homecoming Tree. I started a little bit of that, but I didn't get to finish it, so this would be a perfect chance to read that book, and it's kind of a Christmas tale, so there's a possibility I could get that around Christmas time. You never know. But I do plan to read it, though. Yep. Even if it don't, and may not be Christmas time when I read it, but I'll read it anyway. So, because like I say, I want to do it. and that's why I'm even telling you guys, feel free to remind me. Like I say, and possibly other things I probably mentioned in other videos. So just saying that, because I think there's some other stuff I've mentioned about doing in other videos that it's probably like, hey Gabe, I heard you mention this in this video. Are you ever gonna do this? And then hey, chances are I may have forgotten. So hey, yeah, you remind me. Yep. Hey, thanks. So now this one, this is from the barbershop guys too. So this is their card here. Want to learn how to sing barbershop style? Give us a call or visit our Facebook page. Practices are held Monday night, 543 Ockley Street in Shreveport. It's from 7 to 9. So every Monday night from 7 to 9. Okay, and then you got the phone number and everything. And a little QR code for their Facebook page. So this isn't First Baptist Cedar Grove. This is a whole nother location here. So okay, all right. Never know. I was like, never know. Just have to see. What. Maybe, and I put it this way: if any of y'all watching in the Shreveport area and you're interested in singing with these guys here, hey, just let as I say, hey Gabe, can you tell me that information again? I missed it there. So, and this right here, we got a comic. Looks like we got a comic book here, Pharaoh 25. So. Might possibly shows this. It's a possibility. This is I know this is gonna be an Adult Swim here more than likely. Yeah, I can tell by the cover. So yeah. So I ain't gonna spoil anything, and it just that's all y'all seeing. So there's my morpher that I brought with me too. Make sure I don't forget that tomorrow. Yeah, we went as Jason and Kimberly. Couldn't get the Power Ranger suits, but so we just wore regular red and pink clothes and had morphers with us. Yeah, so yeah, that's how we roll today. And you got something. We got this from. It was a guy dressed like Saul. And had the mask on, and he was really into his character. I think Jigsaw. Yeah, Jigsaw from Saw. I don't know if he is a silent type in the movie, but if that's the case, this guy really was getting into the character. Or maybe I think since he's supposed to be scary, supposed to be scary and everything. Yeah, I think he was. I think he was trying to really, get into the. Are you afraid? So, it's like, that's a good costume. Well, yeah, you really getting into it again, buddy. Oh boy, but he gave us this. Oh boy, mate. Let's see. If you dare, the Devil's Knot, Haunted Trail LLC, 3 terrifying attractions. The Intense Walking Trail, our signature attraction. Intense, immerse, unforgettable. The Haunted Cage Ride. You're not riding. You're trapped. The Escape Room. Can you escape before time runs out? The Devil's Knot. Mercy Band. Need a little mercy? Our creatures will make every reasonable effort to reduce direct skiers. You will not be asked to crawl or participate in any physical challenges. Okay. Less intense experience, no crawling, no physical challenge. Steal all sights, sounds, and atmosphere of the Devil's Knot. Follow us on Facebook. I think Facebook for updates and photos. Scan if you dare. Say cash only at the gate. Okay. You can enter one knot, 3 ways to be haunted. At 2669 Mayflower Road. Oh, this is in Halton, Louisiana. So a little bit of they are in Louisiana, but this is outside of Shreveport, but they are in Louisiana though. Okay, Halton, Louisiana. So I guess if we were ever to make a visit to that area, this would be something to check out there. If we ever, decide to do a little traveling, something like that. Sort of like I think some of the places that Christina and I have traveled, we have so far. We had a honeymoon in Hot Springs, Arkansas. It was real. Had a Christmas show out there and everything. We had a real good time out there. Really, really good hotel and stuff. And even checked out their mall over there. We had trips to Longview, Texas. Checked out their mall out there because I remember going to Longview Mall with my grandparents and my mom one time, and I was like, I wanted to show Christina what it was like, and also we've been to Grambling, Louisiana, their university out there to visit, because my school took a field trip out there, my high school did, and I want to say Natchitoches for the Gator Park, Natchitoches, Louisiana, where they had the Gator Park, and I think there was one in Greenwood we went to too. And also, speaking of gators, we went to a full-on park in Tyler, Texas at once. So, yeah, we've been to some places there, So who knows? Might check. Never know. All depends on how we feel. I know I have to run this by the wife. Gotta be in agreement, This thing, the line starts 8 p.m. Ticket sales in 11:30. Ticket sales. So we go till everyone walks. So, oh boy, I do know one thing. If we go there, it's gonna be scary. Ooh. I bet you Ejay would possibly like to go there, considering when he watched movies like The Terrifier and Smile, he might. Hey, you never know. Have to see what he thinks as well. He might. And let me see if check for anything else in the bag. We got this from a Blue Ranger cosplay here. Just a little Blue Ranger. I think it's a mag. I felt something on my leg there. Let's see. Maybe my. Like a zoinks! There's a monster on my leg! Monster! Raggy, wait for me! Oh boy. Yeah, so let's see. I think that's everything in. Oh, there's one little thing. It's a little ducky. It's a real small there. Probably put this. We got some other decorations on the dresser. Probably just stick that with them there. Quack quack. Yeah, they say that there was a booth that offered that to me. Christina, she got a pink duck. Yeah, I think this is everything. Yeah, I'm leaving the shirt in here for right now. To keep. Yeah, just for the moment there. I don't know. I'm not sure yet, but I might possibly wear the I did the what I wore at Geek Con today. It was like a jersey, a red jersey, because I looked up what Jason wore like in different episodes, and a lot of times he would wear like muscle shirts and stuff like that. So the jersey was kind of close to what he wore most of the time. He would wear other types of clothes, but that was what I saw him in most episodes that I kind of skimmed through. When I got home today, we had just went to Whataburger to get something to eat. There, coming home from the Geek Con and everything, was a little hungry. But we came, just as we got here, just as I come in the door, I asked my root beer accidentally, I didn't spill the whole cup, but a little of it gushed on my shirt there. So then I had to put it in the wash there. So that's what I'm saying. It depends. I don't know if I'd be able to get it dry and iron it in time, but as a backup, I might possibly throw on my Geek Con shirt. And I got another red shirt that's a button-up shirt that I'll probably just wear with it there. Sort of like, and just have it open so people can still see Geek Con. And I still have some red on. So I might possibly do that. And then plus that red shirt got some pockets on it too. So, no. Might possibly do that to kind of save on time. That way I won't be trying to rush. That won't be like, okay, herb and dry and then try to rush the ironing and stuff like that. Before going back up there tomorrow morning. So, yeah, probably what I might have to do. But, like I said, that's why I'm keeping it safe in the bag there. There you go, my bag. Yeah, so yep, so that's what we, that was it for day one. Or should I say, well, technically it was in the evening, 5 to 9. I thought it was 6 to 10, but it was actually 5 to 9. So yeah, we was a little late getting there because I got the wrong time. But we did get in the parking garage right at 5 o'clock, and yeah, it took us a while to, it was a little bit after 5 when we got in the 5:12 when we got in the parking garage. So yeah, it took us a while to get a parking space. Not too long though, but it's a good thing it was a Friday. But because it was full, but yeah, I know Saturday's gonna be really full there. So yeah, like I say, try to get there. Try to really get there time, tomorrow and everything, so we can be able to catch those panels and stuff. And yeah, and like you say, so yeah, I said it before and I'll say it again. This is only the beginning, so we will continue with day number 2. We're here with day 2.
My name's Ian House. I'm a super geek, as you can see.
And he's tall.
Yeah.
He's been giving. I know. I've been seeing you a lot with my videos on Facebook.
Yeah. Here's some cool stuff.
It's all kind of people up. All kind of people up here. And one thing we're looking forward to is the Mighty Morphin Power coming up. So that's probably what most of the action going to be. See what's going on.
It's a 16-month calendar, everybody. But 2002. Wait. Hold up now. How can there be a 16-month calendar? There's only 12 months in the year. But it says 16 months, okay? There ain't no 16 months in the year, you moron. Hey, come on, maybe there is. Oh, shut up.
Hi, how are you? This is Parker Spritz. Everything here is 3D printed. We do print everything ourselves. We have digits and dragons and animals. We have all kinds of different sizes, colors, shapes, Pokeballs, you name it. We're based out of Palestine, Texas, but we do ship anywhere in the U.S.
Okay. So yeah, if y'all looking for a little something to fiddle with your fingers there, this is the place y'all.
Absolutely.
You say in Texas?
Texas, yes sir.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, definitely Texas area. I'll definitely check them out there. All right.
Look on Facebook and Instagram. Like I said, we can ship anything anywhere in the U.S.
All right. Got it.
Hi, I'm Ian Tubman, Dogfish 3D, and we're here at Geek Con selling amazing 3D printed geeky stuff. Hope you come and see us.
Okay. Now I got one question about 3D printing.
Okay.
How exactly does 3D printing work? Like how does that work?
So everything printed in here is FDM printing, which is basically you have a big roll of plastic on it's a plastic string. It feeds into a hot end, and it basically it's like a glue gun. It melts the plastic and then deposits it layer by layer and builds it up.
Oh, okay. Okay, because every time I heard like somebody mention 3D, I was thinking like not like an actual printer, but like something similar to that would print out the figures.
No, it's a Cartesian system. It has a little head that moves around, and you feed the filament into the head, and the head has a heater that melts the filament into a liquid, and then it just draws it onto a plate and builds it up layer by layer.
Oh, okay.
Which is what these print lines you can see on here. That's a little better. So that's as it builds it up from the bottom.
Okay.
Now that's one type of printing. You'll see some other guys who have resin printing, which is basically it starts with a liquid vat, and you dip down a plate, and it flashes a light in a pattern on it with a UV light. It hardens the resin instantly. You pull it off, you squish more liquid between there, you flash it again, and you just keep bringing it out. And it just comes out of this vat of liquid. It just slowly rises out of this vat of liquid.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And there are a couple other 3D printing technologies, but those are more expensive and more or less common.
Learn something new every day there. Yeah. I like the Pokemon ones look real good. Yeah. Oh. Got all the different Eevee evolutions.
I did. I am sold out of a couple of them now, but I had all of them. Oh. I'm missing Vaporeon and Espeon and Eevee. I'm sold out of those.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they added a lot to Eevee's evolution line there. Okay. Yeah, it definitely looks nice there.
They have a journey.
Oh, see.
And then we also got Star Wars vehicles back there.
Oh, okay. Oh, and then I also noticed vintage of Pokemon Red there.
And we got blue and yellow in here.
Oh, okay. You know, I actually on my channel I just started. I had just started, but I've been playing Pokemon Fire Red, like a little Let's Play videos. Oh, okay. All right.
You may want to see the Spider-Man I got on the other side. It's pretty impressive.
Okay. Well, Dogfish 3D. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you got the same name as one of my church members there. Okay.
These are all extendable swords and lightsabers.
Oh. Can't go wrong with lightsabers there.
You just fling it out.
Oh, let me see it there. Ah. Okay. And you got Spider. Okay, I see the Spider-Man here. Can't wait to see his movie there. Oh, so you're a Jedi, baby?
Pretty much. If it gets stuck, just flip it up on the table and do this.
Okay. Okay.
There you go.
Oh. Cool. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, they even got those guys.
Now this matches my personality.
Oh.
That's Mitsuri from Demon Slayer.
Okay. So this free print could do all of this.
Black now. I know Casey would love these.
With a girly pattern. There's a Spider-Man one.
Oh, I saw him there.
It's 3D.
And I noticed there's look like Thundercats under there.
I can feel them.
And I also noticed, I think, look, Thundercat sword.
Now that's a photo op.
Oh, man. All right, we got Michelangelo here.
Cowabunga!
Yeah.
Soda power!
All about the. Yep.
Hey, hey, what's going on?
Yep, Mikey definitely the one to go to in the turtle group.
You got pizza?
I think they got Johnny's Pizza here there.
Hi, I'm Tara with the Forge SBC at Geek Con. We have 3D printed dragons, 3D printed clickers, crochet dragons, and lots of dice.
Yeah, definitely. What, are you local here in Shreveport?
I am local to Bossier City, so this is our home con, and we're at a lot of other events in the area, but this is our favorite.
Okay. So yeah, definitely. Yep, Shreveport Bossier. Definitely check it out there. Yeah. would you like tell my viewers about it then?
Yes. So this is Rocky from Project Hail Mary. I'm human Rocky, and this is my Grace. And we are cosplaying at the Shreveport Geek Con. And Rocky is from a different planet, and he survives in an atmosphere that is really, really, really hot. He's made of. Rocky's made of xenon, right?
No, Rocky is made. I know he has mercury blood, and then he has a carapace that it's like kind of like rock. What is around him is made out of xenon, which is a solid form of the xenon gas. So this is xenonite.
Yes, xenonite. Yes, that's what I was looking for.
Okay.
Yeah. And then his atmosphere is a mercurial.
Yes, so it's very hot.
It's very hot.
It's hot in his atmosphere?
Yes. So like if he was real and you touched this, it would be really hot.
So it's sort of like the opposite of Mr. Freeze.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. Exactly.
I love him. You did a great job.
Thank you.
I can imagine this alive right now.
Yeah. He has his five little arms and he crawls on things. He doesn't see, but he can hear really well. So he kind of sees. He kind of
echolocation.
Yeah, kind of like echolocation. So yeah.
Okay.
He has like a whole biology that you can study. It's actually really fun. Yeah. And of course, I studied it because I'm crazy.
Let's see. And what's your name?
My name is Sarah. This is Lauren.
Yes.
Lauren. Okay, Sarah and Lauren. I'm Gabriel. This is Christina.
Yeah, hello.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Keep you in there. Okay, we got a female shredder from another universe here, like a little like a variant there. You have a backstory behind your shredder?
I've been a fan my whole life, and I'm trying to take these turtles out.
Uh-oh.
If I see any more, I'm gonna add them.
Look like Mikey, poor Mikey just went there.
I'm finding him. I'm looking.
Okay. What's your real name then?
I'm sorry?
What's your real name?
Amanda.
Amanda? I'm Gabriel. Okay. Okay, well, that's nice to meet you. And I like your costume now.
Hey, what's the meaning of this? Get back to work. You put this throw and bleed on the ground all day? I've got things to do. I can't beat you up all day.
Please support Studio Bless, Ascension After. They're doing good stuff. God bless you guys.
Tonight we will take the moon!
Banana! We were all in like a conclave. I'm like, nobody posted this picture online anywhere.
That's pretty good.
What do we need to do? Take the squishmallow! What?
Banana!
No, moon!
Banana!
Moon! Banana!
I didn't sign up for a cricket match.
Hey, freak show! You're going nowhere! I got you for 3 minutes! 3 minutes of playtime!
Ding! That's a cute outfit. Did your husband give it to you?
Hey, what's going on? This is Nicholas, long-time visitor from Geek Con. So, let you know, say how y'all doing. That's it.
All right.
Moon healing restoration.
Easy.
I'm just gonna go out right on right here.
Would you rather be hot in Louisiana?
No.
That's outside. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Splendid to see you here. Glad you could make it. I'm not from England, but I like to think I could be at some point.
Hey guys, thank you guys for being here. In case y'all have not caught another panel or been at one at Geek Con before, this is about you guys and them to be able to ask questions and have interactions that you guys would like to have. Hopefully get the answers that you're looking for. That microphone out there is for y'all. That stand is adjustable, so you can adjust it up, adjust it down. It's pretty much fit anybody's stature. I'm going to turn it over to these guys and let them introduce themselves and say hi to y'all. But in the meantime, I would like for y'all to be thinking about some questions that y'all would like to ask and be making your way over here to make a little line by this microphone so y'all can get some of this crowd interaction going on. It's always a good time when y'all participate. All right. Take it over, Mr. David.
Hello?
It's barely on.
Hi. Hey, I'm David Yost. I played Billy Cranston. And this is my compadre.
I'm compadre Jones. My name is Walter Jones. I played the original Black Ranger, Zachary Taylor, in the building. Let's go! I have a lot of energy. Yes, and thank you all for being here today. Apparently I was here a couple of years ago, 4 years with Austin St. John 4 years ago, but I'm back. I don't remember being here the first time, but that's okay. I'm here now, and now I'm here with David. Yes, which is cool. So, yes.
If it makes you feel any better, it wasn't a different building.
It was a different building. That makes a difference.
So it wasn't this building.
Yeah. So then the whole environment was different. Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right, guys, it's your opportunity. Not everybody at once. That's what I'm talking about. All it takes is one.
It's already recorded.
Okay. Hey, darling.
Of course, the Texan has to do this. Okay. What was your favorite moment fighting a villain on set, considering the fact that the villains had the best lines?
Okay.
Our favorite fight?
Yeah, the ones that made you had to maybe cut for it because they said something funny and you just had to go.
Personally, I don't know that I ever had, besides the Nasty Night, I never had a unmorphed fight against one of the big monsters. Usually I fought the putties. And the putties were funny because they always told this joke. You remember the joke they said? And it went like, I love that one. I love that. It was okay. I did like to fight the putties. I think they were actually stuntmen under the mask. So, and they're all our friends. So they would talk through the mask like this, and you can kind of understand. You're like, what? And they're talking through the little hole in the mouth. And occasionally they say something that was.
Oh, great! You had to do ADR then.
Yes, we did have to do ADR on a regular basis. Yeah, yeah. But David.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I just basically what he's saying is basically whenever we were as ourselves in civilians, we were always doing the fights, and basically we always only fought the putties. And then the monster stuff, we would laugh. I would laugh or go, what are we saying when we would do ADR? Because they would have some pretty crazy lines, as you were saying.
They did get to say some insane stuff.
Do you have a favorite line that you remember that one of our monsters said?
I am actually terrible at remembering things like that.
But you expect us to remember.
I didn't ask you a line.
We're like,
I just asked you if there was a fight.
Oh, yeah. All of our fights were fun. I mean, as civilians, I know Walter, you always say the one at the playground, I think, was like one of your favorite fights, right?
Yeah, we did this. I've gone to Venice Beach, and I seen this group of street performers do this like pyramid where they would, like, one guy's in the middle and then they stack people on top and they do this whole spinning thing. And I told them about it one day at this fight. We're trying to figure out what we were gonna do, and we ended up doing it, and it was crazy. You were part of that, right? You don't remember? So Austin was in the middle. I think I was on top of Austin, and Amy Jo was like on my legs, and we were spinning and knocking buddies. And
yeah, but Twee and I were somewhere else.
you and okay, that's what it was. Okay, right. So he wasn't there for that part, but we missed him.
Did you ever think of a comedy career by any chance?
A comedy career? You know, I wanted to do. I've done stand-up a few times. I can't say that I was especially good at stand-up, but I've been on a number of situation comedies where I did comedy. So yeah, I've been recurring on, like Moesha was recurring on a show called Hits. I did like a number of different sitcoms back in the day.
No, I've watched them.
Yeah.
Hi there.
Hello there.
I've met Walter before, have not met David.
This is David.
Nice to see you. 2 questions, I'll make them as fast as possible. Question number 1, do you have a favorite monster that either one of your characters fought in the 30 plus years that y'all played these roles? Do you have a favorite monster that Zach dealt with, a favorite monster that Billy dealt with, or a favorite monster that the other one dealt with that you did not personally? Such as, does Zach have a favorite monster from season 3 when Zach was not a part of the show in Mighty Morphin late season 2, late season 3?
You had me until you lost me. Okay, so my favorite monster, I think I enjoyed fighting the Nasty Knight. That was my birthday episode.
I have to give you props for that one because that was the first VHS I ever got of Power Rangers.
The Nasty Knight. He was nasty. We also fought. Other monsters we fought were like Ejay. That was crazy. On the Island of Illusion. Drew, what were the monsters we had on the Island of Illusion? Because that was one of the first times where we were surrounded by monsters.
Pudgy Pig, Ejay, Pinoctopus.
Pinoctopus. Yeah.
There was a bunch that showed up for that.
It was interesting because when they said cut, the guys would come out of the costumes, have them hanging down. I'm like, that is weird.
I mean, for me, I would just say my favorite monster that we fought was Ejay. I just thought he was the weirdest. We fought a lot of weird things. Pudgy Pig was a lot of fun too when we got to do the food fight episode. And
he regurgitated our weapons.
And then at some point we fought a purse and we fought a lipstick. I mean, there was just like a weird...
Season 2, 2 for 1.
There you go.
Purse head and then lip syncer.
Yeah, you know them all. That's amazing.
Yeah, Lois Griffin's Alex Borstein did lip syncer.
That's right.
And Pursehead was one of the first Die Ranger monsters to be in U.S. footage.
Oh, wow. Was it?
They didn't use a lot of Die Ranger monsters in U.S. footage.
Okay, very cool.
Second question.
Oh. Yeah.
Y'all had several episodes to get used to the visage of Lord Zed in season 2. But the first time that y'all really had an interaction with the Lord Zed costume was in the Green No More 2-parter. When he was coming like out of a cave and y'all were like in a dirt scene outside, supposedly surrounded by a force field.
Yep.
The idea here is, what was your reaction to like the Lord Zed costume, and were you like silently laughing at it? Because reportedly the Lord Zed suit was very cheap, and some people have even noted that if you go back and look at Green No More, you'll see tape on the Z staff. Because apparently it was so fragile that it could break just by looking at it.
Well, I don't know if it was that fragile, but yeah, I think the first time that I'll speak for me, that I saw Lord Zed was like, behind the scenes, like in our dressing rooms and stuff like that. They wheeled him out or brought him out. And I was like, wow, I thought it was a little scary actually, because you could see the blood coursing through the veins that they built for him and all that kind of stuff. And I thought, this is a kid's show. And I thought, kids might not react well to this, but I thought Lord Zed was such an amazing villain, and he looked really cool. So
Some people have noted the fact that he was apparently very off-putting for parents because of his visage. Some have even said that he became a bit of a one-line huckster later in season 2 and 3.
Wait, hold on. Where are those people at? Because I want to talk to them. You can call them right now. Where they at? It's about to be morphin time up here.
How dare they call him a one-line huckster? He was a... Go ahead.
I thought Lord Zed also. I also thought Lord Zed was pretty impressive in the sense that it was intense. We went from Rita, who is like, you know, cone boobs and thing, and you know, with a headache and kind of strange in a big dress, to a dude that was like kind of bulky, you know, and intense, and yes, the blood coursing through his veins. I don't know if you saw that because they probably toned him down and they took the blood out of the veins, but when we first saw him on set, it was like pulsing. The blood was pulsing through the veins that were on the outside of his body, so that was, I was like, man, that's intense. I thought it was kind of wild.
They kind of flexed it a little bit, showed like a generic fluid going through the tubes and whatnot.
I know they had to tone him down, and they did that by making him a little more comical, like Rita was, because Rita was never really scary. She was just kind of an old lady with a headache, and, you know, but she had monsters. So it's like she's irritable. She had an irritable problem, right? But Zed was more like, I'm gonna be hands-on. I'm gonna, you know, be intimidating. But yeah, that's what I thought.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, me again from yesterday there, Gabriel.
What's up, you again?
Well, first of all, I just want to say before I ask my question, really like watching Power Rangers growing up. Billy, when I was as a kid, you were the one I imagined myself as, because both of us wore glasses there. That's who I always morphed into, saying Triceratop there. Yeah. So my question for both of y'all, if y'all were in any, like, just say it's not Mighty Morphin, if y'all were in any other season that wasn't Mighty Morphin, it could be any Ranger you wanted to be in any of the other seasons, what season would you pick and what Ranger would you be?
I'm so happy you asked that question. Man, it would be the Black Ranger and Mighty Morphin. That's what that's what I would be. David?
I mean,
the Black Ranger and Mighty
Morphin. I would want to be the Black Ranger in Mighty Morphin. No, I would want to be the Blue Ranger in Mighty Morphin. I don't ever fantasize about being another Power Ranger.
Oh, really?
I feel very blessed to have gotten to play Billy, because I learned so much from Billy, because I'm not truly smart in real life. And having to play Billy made me a lot smarter, because he said a lot of big words, like prodigious, morphitudinous, more phenomenal, and I didn't know what I was talking about, so I'd have to look up the words in the dictionary to figure out what Billy was saying. So I became smarter. I got a better vocabulary because of Billy.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Okay, one more question. Speaking of with other Rangers, in Zeo, I know there was that two-parter when, like, Triporters, he split up into 3 people, and it was like, well, who are we gonna pass this power to till he get himself back together? And Tony's like, I know just a person, and they come to you, Billy, but then they took I'm just curious, did you want to be the Gold Ranger?
I did not want to be the Gold Ranger. I mean, they kept teasing like Billy was going to be the Gold Ranger for quite some time, for multiple episodes. So, you know, I think it was kind of cruel in some ways to lead the audience on the way that they led the audience on. And then when I tried to grab the golden staff, whatever it was, that would make me the Gold Ranger, and I couldn't get the power, yeah, it was a little disappointing.
Oh, okay. Okay, because I even thought the same thing. A lot of people kind of thought that, including our friend Janara, she was like, she felt like you should have been the Gold Ranger.
I hear that a lot, and people bring me Gold Ranger figures to sign all the time. So even though Austin was the Gold Ranger, that's nice of you.
All right.
Thank you for your questions.
Question for you. Who would you have me be?
Oh, no, we're
Yeah. What character would you have me be from other Rangers?
Okay, outside the Black Ranger, I was I know since you mentioned about the dragon shield that he had on.
Yep.
Oh boy. Kind of tough one to
think about.
I could actually see like maybe you coming back in one of the later seasons, like possibly maybe SPD as the Shadow Ranger.
Okay. SPD is a Shadow Ranger. Y'all concur with that? Y'all think?
Not bad. I agree.
I heard Jungle Fury might have been good for me, but I don't know. Yeah. I think Time Force, only because I know that Jason Font did 2 characters in Time Force. He played him and another time or something. I don't know. But that would have been something I would have been interested in doing as an actor. I think that portraying 2 different characters in the same show, I think will be fun.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you.
All right.
I think you just take the mic out. Just take the mic out.
Yeah, it's wireless.
There you go.
All right, I have 2 questions. 1, what was your favorite part of filming on Power Rangers?
The favorite part of what?
Filming on Power Rangers.
Filming? Fighting. That was my favorite part.
Yeah, I thought it was
That's really when I felt like I was a superhero, because the things that we were doing were beyond what you would normally do. So I really felt like I was a Power Ranger, because I was fighting 5 or 6 putties at a time, and I'm winning most of the time. Sometimes we weren't winning, but and also doing like stunts where like we would jump off of things that were high and hit a mini tramp and do a flip and like and to make it look so effortless. I think those are my favorite moments.
Those were good moments. For me, I just always say filming the entire first season was so much fun for me because we filmed basically 40 to 50 episodes before the show even started airing. So we really didn't know how it was going to go. So us as the cast were just having a good time. We were kind of naive. We were just like having so much fun doing our stunts and getting to act, and showing up every day was a lot of fun. Sometimes we had a lot of extras, and Walter and Austin would always be talking to the extras.
They were cute.
Just joking. And yeah, it was. We just had a lot of fun the first season. So it was cool. But as Walter said, getting out there, we would go film in parks a lot and do all these fights, and people would come and be like, "What is going on? What?" There's all these gray putties standing around, and every now and then you'd see Rita out there. So it was kind of fun to have like the general public kind of just like walk up and be like, "What are they doing? This is so weird."
Yeah, and there was an element of jeopardy because like we would go to a park and there would be like a water area, and we're fighting around the water area, and you could slip and fall into the water, and there was a threat, but it didn't happen. We always kind of worked it out, but I found it to be fascinating that we were putting our bodies through things we never thought we would do.
Yeah, and all that work paid off, didn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Second question. What was your favorite episode?
My favorite episode was Happy Birthday, Zach. It was the first episode that my character's name was mentioned in the title, and I was so excited. I was like, I felt like I made it. I really made it. It's about Zach. It's Zach's birthday, and it turns out it is one of the popular episodes that people know about because it was one of the few they made in VHS, and people have maintained, and I get to sign a lot, so I love that.
For me, I would say I have like 3 favorite ones. Switching places, where Billy built a device and it switched their personalities. So Kimberly became Billy and Billy became Kimberly. That was a lot of fun. Power Ranger Punks, when Billy and Kimberly became the bullies of the school, We got to beat up Bulk and Skull. That was a lot of fun. Because usually they were picking on me. And then food fight, where we all got to just like have a real legitimate food fight on camera. Throwing food at our camera people was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Since he gave you a couple, I will also say the Halloween episode was a lot of fun. Where I was dressed as Egyptian. Well, like an Egyptian, that was fun. Pharaoh, yeah, exactly. And we did one episode that wasn't as fun, but it was amazing to see where we had a big fair. I think it was Power Rangers Day in the town, and we were on stage. Now it was hot. It was like a hot day in California, and we're in our suits and we're standing up on the stage, and they got all these extras, and we're outside under the sun. And I just remember they going cut, and then we would take off our helmets and we pulled our costumes halfway down, and we're like just sweating. It was crazy. But I still remember that because I was like, man, this is like, an episode where we're being celebrated by the people of the town, and they don't know that it's us. It was cool.
Yeah, food fight is my favorite episode.
Thanks, sir.
I just done with the questions. I just got one question. Power Rangers came out in the mid-90s, so it was really steeped in 90s culture. If they were to turn around and make Power Rangers today, how would you describe your characters? Like, what would Zach be like, and what would Billy be like in today's culture?
Well, Billy wouldn't wear overalls. That would be for starters.
Yeah.
I think I wore overalls for 60 episodes, and that was enough. So I don't know. I mean, I imagine they would put him on the spectrum, which I think would be great for more people to be able to relate to Billy. I mean, people always assume that Billy was autistic in some levels, so I think if we talked about that a little bit more, that would have been great. But yeah, I mean, maybe they'd make him more like a Tony Stark, like a young Tony Stark type dude, which would be cool. Like he'd be inventing like more superhero stuff behind the scenes as opposed to all of his crazy gadgets,
And he'd have contacts.
Yeah.
And well, he did get contacts. I hear a lot of debate about this, and people get very upset when Billy lost his glasses. So I would say he would still keep his glasses. Just so all those people that wear glasses don't feel left out.
Maybe some fancy glasses though.
Yeah,
like the AI glasses or something.
Yes, the metas. Maybe metas.
Great answer.
I think Zach would be. I think we got pretty close to it in Power Rangers Once and Always. Obviously being somebody that's still protective over the people that he loves and over the community that he wants to help grow, and just carrying a little more responsibility as a leader because he's definitely earned that through experience. So I think just being another team member that is one of the elites that is helping to continue to grow and protect the world. Yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I also have two questions. I'm not sure if you, Billy, actually did do the new Cosmic Fury stuff, but how was doing that as well as like the stuff in Super Mega Force of the full fight team of like all the Power Rangers in the past done that one mega fight at the end?
Well, I wasn't actually there for Super Mega Force. That was just people in costume. So I imagine it was fun. And it was really cool to look at, to see all those Rangers put together. Doing Cosmic Fury was a lot of fun to go back. There was 10 episodes for Cosmic Fury, and I got to do 10 episodes. And just sort of be the person creating the cosmic powers and all that, which was awesome. And getting to work with all those young actors was a lot of fun. So it was good. Where I was in New Zealand, and it rained the entire time I was there. So I was miserable.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And it's your birthday, right?
Yeah, in a few days. Yes, it is. Thank you. Also, thank you. what about the video games? Have y'all like ever like seen like how the video games did? What was y'all's impression on them? How it did for y'all? Like the newest ones, like with the story and all that, especially with like working with Tommy and all that. How was that?
I've played some of the video games. I haven't played all the video games. Legacy, Power Rangers Legacy, I think, is the one I'm most familiar with. I thought it was interesting because obviously they made some changes like to the character. I think I'm a sentry and I drop bombs, which is kind of cool. It was fun to play with. I don't know if there's a new game. There's a new game though that's like going back to the old school where it's like the way Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles played. I haven't played that one. Is it Disney? It's Disney? Reader's Rewind, exactly. I haven't played that one. Is it fun?
My dad played it.
Yes. He says it's fun, so that's how I feel about that.
Yeah, and I thought it was cool that they put us in Fortnite, right?
Fortnite, that was
yeah.
Yeah, and like.
Did you guys see those videos that people did like with Fortnite where they like?
I saw the
team up and become a different ranger because I guess Fortnite you can play, but you can join teams, and so they had a bunch of rangers and they had a bunch of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and so the rangers were fighting some enemy and they were winning, and they kind of like put everybody to sleep, and then the Ninja Turtles drove up, jumped out of the van, brought us all back to life, and we reigned. It was cool. It was like that kind of stuff was fun.
Yeah, thank y'all. Thank you.
Great question. Thank you. You can take that out. There you go.
I know I haven't seen it yet, but did y'all want to be a Power Ranger?
Did we want to be a Power Ranger? We didn't know what that was. However, like when my agent called me, they said, you have an audition to be a teenage superhero, and they're looking for somebody that can dance, do martial arts, and gymnastics. And that alone was like, ooh, I want to do that. That sounds fun. I'm like, I want to be a teenage superhero that does martial arts and that can dance and do gymnastics. And I mean, that sounded really exciting to me. So yeah, I definitely wanted to be a Power Ranger. We didn't know it was Power Rangers at that point. We thought it was something else, but.
Yeah, when we first auditioned, the show was called Phantoms.
Yeah.
So we thought maybe we're going to be Phantoms. What is that? And then when we filmed the original pilot, we were Dino Rangers. So we were going to be Dino Rangers. But then when we finally went to series, we became Power Rangers.
Right.
So it went through a whole iteration of different names before we became actual Power Rangers.
I will tell you that it was exciting just to know that we were going to be a superhero. But we didn't know it wasn't until we saw like one of the first episodes they had done that like what our powers are like, what it looked like when we morphed. I had no idea. I had no idea. And then we saw, oh, okay, that's how that works, okay. Because in the script it was we morph, and I didn't know what morph meant. Yeah, so it was interesting. Great questions.
Those are a lot of names before you became Power Rangers.
That's right.
Yeah. Thank you, love. Strong hands, that's good.
Hello, David. Hello, Walter. I met y'all earlier. I gave you a piece of my art.
I got a question.
When y'all filmed Power Rangers, was there any pranksters on set?
Other than Walter.
You know, I'm not as much of a prankster as I am a jokester. I guess I'm an energy, silly, dancey kind of person as compared to being like a prankster. I'm not really. Would you consider me a prankster?
No, you weren't pulling pranks. You're just very jovial. He likes to have a good time.
Yeah.
So if we're tired, this guy's gonna wake us up.
Let's go, hey, let's go, guys, let's go. Hey.
The prankster, I think, out of all of us was obviously Jason David Frank. He's just a goofball, very witty. He always had something to say that was pretty funny. Always had us laughing. So, but he was pulling most of the pranks, which I don't know if were always pranks, but we laughed at him. I did, anyways. JDF.
I got one more question. When y'all came back for Power Rangers Once and Always, how did it feel to put the suit back on and be the characters that you've been for 30 years?
It felt tight. I was like, yo, man, gotta get this in my leg. Hold on. Hey, can I get some help in here? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. But it was exciting. I was, when I put on the suit and I walked and I stood in front of the mirror, I was like, I still got it.
I had the opposite reaction. I was like, oh man, what did I get myself into? Being spandex at our age now. It was fun though. It's pretty cool to get to put it back on and kind of, brings back a lot of good memories and, we have the belief like, yeah, we can still do this. Doesn't matter if our body's hurt, we can still do this.
I sprained my knee, I think, the second weekend for working on a backflip, and every night I had to go home and ice my knee, and I was like, oh man. And when we finally got to the scene where I had to shoot, I was like, okay, because I didn't do it over and over again because I was trying to heal, and I was like, I just believe, I know I can do this, and I practiced, but I had to keep my practicing minimal. So I didn't practice without the pads. I didn't practice on the floor in the set. And so when it was time to do it, I was nervous. And then I did it. I did a backflip, and it landed perfectly. It was great. It was slight. It looks good. And then they said, "Can we do another take?" And I was like, "Okay." So we did it again. And then I went and I looked at it on camera, and it was in slow motion. It was like, "Ooh, that looks good." And they're like, "Hey, can we get one more time?" I was like, "Nope." That's enough. Y'all got it.
I do remember, not to really tell on you, but after you did your fight, you came to me like, dude, no, my body. It's like, no, this is not good.
Thank you.
But he did it. It looked amazing. I hope you all enjoyed Once and Always, but Walter's fight was amazing.
I have 3 questions, one for each and one for both. David, what is the speculation on Billy creating the turbo powers?
It's a speculation.
Okay.
I would say he was probably involved in it for sure, even though he wasn't. He was on Aquatar.
It's a shame what they did, and I apologize, but time moves forward. Walter, how did it feel coming back to Forever Red being a villain?
You talking about Forever? Oh, being a villain in Forever Red. Okay, sorry. For a minute I was thinking about something else. It was fun. Obviously I wasn't a Red Ranger, and they asked me, "Do you want to be a villain?" I was like, "Yeah, this is a special episode. I would like to be part of it in some way." And voiceover, although it wasn't union, was something I felt like I could get away doing without it really upsetting my union. So yeah, Garrick, that was the name of the character, I think, and he was green, kind of like you.
Yeah. Have y'all read the Boom Studios comics, and what do y'all think about y'all's characters and those as opposed to what the 90s TV series was?
I'm definitely happier with the way the story went, rather than going to some peace conference and disappearing. I became an Omega Ranger and went and helped Rangers in on all the different dimensions. So I'm definitely happy with the way it was written. I wish that they would take the comic books and go in that direction, because I think that would be something the fans would enjoy.
Yeah, I agree too. Like I was very pleasantly surprised with all of the different Mighty Morphin Power Ranger comics that Boom did, and the storylines that they did. It really helped elevate our characters in a lot of ways. I don't agree with all of it that they did with Billy, but the majority of it I did. There were sometimes I was reading it going, I don't know if that's right. But overall, I would say it was very, very well done. The Go-Go Power Rangers as well as Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Go-Go Power Rangers, I think, was more just about us as teenagers, which I really enjoyed.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for your question.
You can take it out.
You can pull that microphone off. You ain't got to hold him.
It's okay. So we really enjoyed Power Rangers Once and Always,
Yeah.
and it brought these two into the world that I grew up in. And my favorite movie is the original Power Rangers movie with Ivan Ooze. And we want to know if there would ever be a consideration to bring Ivan Ooze into this century and maybe a more modern villain.
David?
I mean, it would be great if they could bring Ivan Ooze back. He was such a, Paul Freeman, who's the actor who played him, is such an amazing actor, and it was a lot of fun to work with him. But yeah, I mean, even with Once and Always, I realized that everybody loves it, they love the nostalgia of it, and so I guess I'm glad we didn't ruin it by bringing in a new villain. But I just always think, okay, you guys, we gotta move on from Rita and really take on a different villain. Like, I had written a 30-year anniversary called The Quantum Continuum, which was like an 8-episode limited series, and the villain in that was a bee. Her name was Buzzalina, and she had a big crush on Zach, and it would have been neat to bring in like a whole different type of villain and realize that she's not really a villain. So I think it'd be cool. We'll see what happens. Unfortunately, we just got news yesterday with, like Disney's kind of backed out. So we'll see if Hasbro can find another service network that wants to take on Power Rangers, and maybe they'll start listening to people like Walter and myself. And the fans, obviously, you guys have a big say, and it doesn't seem like they want to listen. Too many people don't want to listen, but you guys are what have kept this franchise alive, and without you, Walter and I wouldn't be here, so totally indebted to y'all.
One more question.
Well, what's your favorite scene and part?
Favorite part?
Favorite scene where?
Favorite part.
And part.
Just your favorite scene. I guess, what was your favorite scene to shoot? But you already answered that.
One of my favorite scenes is and one of my favorite scenes is when I challenged Bulk to a dance-off. And I clearly won because he ended up eating cake.
That was a good one. I'm going to say it's episode 5, but that's not right. But there was a scene where Kimberly was teaching, ballet. Not ballet, but what'd you guys use? No, what was it called back in the day?
Taibo?
No, like dancing, but it was really...
Pilates?
No, God, we're also old. Aerobics, thank you. So Kimberly was doing like aerobics, and Billy was kind of there trying to do aerobics. He tripped, he fell into a cart, and then he started wheeling all over the youth center, knocking people out of the way and stuff like that. And he got toilet paper all over him and all that good stuff. That was by far one of my favorite scenes to film. Yeah, thank you.
Great question.
Thank you all.
Hello, I'm Christina from yesterday, and I have 2 questions. The first one is, what is your best moment of being a part of the Power Ranger franchise? And the second question is, will you still continue to do more Power Ranger projects in the future despite your ages right now?
How dare you?
But no offense, you still look young. Age is just a number. You still look young. You're still young at heart.
I'm sorry, I got lost. What was the first part?
What is your best moments of being a part of the Power Ranger franchise?
Yes, the best moments are interacting with you guys. It's like the fact that, thank you, yes, thank you, y'all. I say this, and it's been almost 34 years, and you guys used to be kids, and when you were kids, the energy was different, because it was like, Zach, and it was like, Zach, and then you were really scared, and you were like, you were tentative, but now you're grown, you got your own kids, and the stories that I get from you guys, they blow me away. I'm like, to know that you've been a part of someone's story since they were 4 or 5, and they've gone through life talking about how my character Zach was part of their story that molded them into what they wanted to be in life, and they carried that with them. And there's so many people I get that story from is amazing. To think that if you have that effect on one person, like for instance, somebody will come up to me and go, yeah, I'm a Marine, you know, I've served in the military for 15 years. I joined the military because I wanted to be like you. I wanted to be a hero like you, and you were the one that I looked at. I hear that and I'm like, man, that's incredible, man. To know that I was part of the positivity that you brought to become a hero yourself, but to also know that I hear that on so many occasions, and the fact that this happened in 40 countries and the same story continues in 40 countries is just, wow. Just the feeling of knowing that you have an impact on the world that was positive, that led people to want to be positive, because, the world gets crazy sometimes and people fight and people argue about different things, but if you grew up wanting to be somebody that helped other people, and I was part of that, and it makes my heart so big. I love that.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm going to say basically the same thing. I mean, it's pretty awesome that we get to travel all around the world, and we get to hear the same stories, from you guys. And we don't have, people always start, seems like they start with me now, like, I know you've heard this 100 times, but I don't ever get tired of hearing it 100 times, because it is such a humbling experience to...
is that the word I'm trying to figure out? Is humbling the word?
I'm humbled.
And you're humbled, okay.
I don't know if you're humbled.
No, because I was thinking, like, I say humbled as well, but I think honored is
honor is a great word too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, but for me it's very humbling because it makes me take life a little bit more serious, knowing, like Walter was saying, that the characters that we played had such an impact on helping shape who a lot of you are. So because I played Billy the nerd, as they say, it's always nice to hear people come up to me and say, I struggled to make friends, but I saw Billy make friends, and because of Billy, I went out and made friends. Or I saw Billy couldn't do martial arts, and he started taking martial arts, and it gave me the confidence to go do martial arts. So hearing stories like that has just been the most amazing part of being part of this franchise, especially I think for the original cast, because we were in all these countries, and to go to Brazil and have people say the same thing. Like I had a guy from actually Spain. He was like, I became a paleontologist, somebody who studies dinosaurs, because of you. So that's crazy. It's pretty wild. So yeah, so it's really humbling, and I'll even steal Walter's word in saying it's a huge honor, obviously. And the second part of your question was because you're old.
I just say despite your age.
We still do Power Rangers because we're old.
You're not old. You're not old.
It was based. What's the second part of your question?
Will you still continue to do more Power Ranger projects in the future?
Yeah, I think we hope to.
Even though we're old.
Even though we're old. I think we hope to, and I know every Comic-Con that we go to, you guys consistently ask, are we going to see more? Do we get to have more? Is there going to be a part 2 to Once and Always? Is there anything else coming out? I wish we had the control that we would like to have with Hasbro at this point, but so far we don't know. But we'll see. I hope so. I'm hopeful for it.
As am I.
Thank you.
Hey, Zach, what's up, man?
What up, dog? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. I have 2 questions. One of them is, am I the only one that found it incredibly stupid that the way you could defeat Primitar was to basically hold up a mirror to him in its altered form?
Interesting.
I don't know that I remember that. What episode was that?
It was the wannabe
Primitar
Ranger.
was like the ape, right?
Yeah, Primitar was
that's right.
shapeshift.
Yeah, that was
Lord Zed created him from the costume that Walter.
Birds of a Feather.
In the opening scene, the first few of them were playing basketball, and
that's right.
And it shows the camera going up behind Amy Jo, and all of a sudden a white hand kind of
The white
grabs on her to her shoulder, and it's like, ah! And it turns around, and Zach pulls off the thing. It's like, you should have seen your face, man. But the episode was called "Wannabe Ranger."
You know, I would say when it comes to Power Rangers and the stories within Power Rangers, there were some things that were very odd, but it was also something to spur on the imaginations of kids, because like it's fantastical. It's like, you know, like there were things that made common sense, and then there were things that didn't really make common sense. Like, why are the buildings all back up? You know, like you kick down all the buildings, and they got an amazing construction team because they're back the next day. It's like and nobody's talking about it. Nobody's saying, and the monster kicked down all the buildings, and nobody was in the buildings. And so, like, I think it's just, you know, some of them were very, very silly ideas, just like that to believe, but it's beyond beyond belief. You know, some of those things.
Also, if we start arguing that, we have to argue about the fact that Green Lantern can be killed by the color yellow.
Yeah, but the thing is, why was Primitar's only weakness his own reflection?
I think we'd have to ask the writers about that, because I have no idea.
He was butt ugly.
Good answer. Good answer.
And the second question is, out of all the monster grown things like Rita's Wand or whatever the current one is, which one do you think was the most interesting? The one that was most confusing for me was Rita's. Every time she threw the wand, I mean, like, always thought to myself, how in God's name did she get it back up to all the way up to the moon after throwing it all the way down to Earth?
That's a good idea. That's
probably the same way Ford did the
I think she just had this to make her new one. There's like a bunch of staffs down there. She was like, give me another staff, Finster.
I think I may have a theory on that one.
What is that theory, sir?
Maybe you know how Thor always calls his hammer back.
Okay,
maybe she kind of got something similar to that.
I mean, she's strong enough to throw it all the way down to Earth. I imagine she's strong enough to recall it. So.
Yeah. And one last thing is, why is it that Alpha and Rito always, was it on purpose or was it by accident that they always called Lord Zed Ed?
The Lord Zed, the actor that played Lord Zed, he was actually a stuntman. His actual name was Ed Whip, so that might have been a mistake.
Hey, real quick before you ask this question, we're going to shut him down after this gentleman right back here in this nice cosplay that he's got on right here. So, and please just do one question each, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
I already did have one. I'm sorry. How did it feel to play and like act with the late J.C. David Frank, may he rest in peace, despite him giving like more extra roles? How did it feel like working with him?
You know what? When he joined the cast, I felt like I had to up my game. I was like, oh man, I saw him doing stuff that I didn't do, and I was like, okay, all right, so we're coming like that. He's bringing that kind of energy. So I remember he would do this jumping, spinning kick, and like he would do 3 of them. I could do that, but I never chose to do it. I never even thought about doing it. And I was like, well, I can't do it now because he's doing it, and I'm not trying to take his thing. So I started trying to think of things that I could do. So I started doing jump split kicks. And I would do a jump split kick, kick 2 people, and kick another person on the way down. So I'm like, pow, pow, and I would land. And I was like, so the fact that seeing him come in with such energy made me up my game, and I think that was cool because I was excited about that.
Yeah, just like I said earlier, Jason was the prankster out of all of us. He was always pulling, joking around and doing crazy stuff. Walter just saying now he was coming with so much energy just reminded me that every morning he would be drinking ginseng. And it was like some kind of energy shot that he would take every day. And I can remember a couple times people would be like, are you sure you really should be drinking that? Because he's just so hyper. And it would just make him that much more hyper. But he was funny.
Thank you.
Hello there, gentlemen.
Hello, Squire.
I don't really know if I need the microphone or not, so
No,
we'll see.
you're doing all right.
Good. Teacher, so, you know. My question is, I read the comics, I do all that, and watch all the shows, and, you know, they've had crossovers in comics with, like, Godzilla and Justice League and Ninja Turtles. What kind of other kind of fantasy-like thing would y'all like to cross over with? If you could go make it right now, crossover Power Rangers, play your characters against what? Or one of the ones I said.
We have done some crossovers in the comic books with the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
And Superman and Batman, the Justice League, whatever they are. But I personally have always wanted to do like a Power Rangers original Star Wars crossover. Like I would love to come up against Darth Vader. You know, to really figure out how to take that boy down.
That would be cool. Yeah. I like that.
That is awesome. I don't know. Do you have any other suggestions?
I mean, well, you could have a dual role and, you know, do Buffy. You know, you had your one cameo in that. What was it, a Halloween episode, I think?
Right.
So you could just play double role, get paid twice, you know, go that way. So there's that. I mean, there's that. Hey.
Buffy. I really wanted to do when I did Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I wanted to. I was like, my role was like this little small, I was guest star, but I was just a college kid, and we got into some stuff. But I wanted to be a Wolfman. I wanted to like be one of the guys that turned into a Wolfman. I thought that would be so much fun.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
And just to make y'all feel better about that, you know, the age thing. My significant other over there thought y'all were still like barely in your 40s.
There you go.
So if it helps out, like you thought you were close to my age, and I was like that. I watched that one in the 90s, so I wasn't hurt.
Yeah, just give it up for him. Come on. Well, thank you guys for being here. Thanks for coming out and seeing the panel with us. I will tell you, if you want to follow the things that I got going on, I have a movie coming out called Paper Made with Michael Jai White and Timac from The Last Dragon. I have a music project under the name Trey Emmanuel. I've released 5 songs. I got about, they're on Spotify or anywhere you stream, Spotify, Apple Music, so forth and so on. My Instagram is Walter E. Jones, pretty simple to remember. Walter E. Jones, if you go to my link, you can see music videos and read articles that I did with people and podcasts and all that stuff. So check me out on Instagram, guys.
And for me, my most current project is called Commentary. And if you just go to www.common, the word COMMON -Terry, like the name, TERRY.com, you can watch a pilot that I just shot for that. It's a television series. It's a sci-fi drama. Check it out. Hopefully you'll like it if you haven't watched it yet. If you go onto my Instagram, which is official David Yost, there's a link there to make it easier for you, and you can watch it. There's buttons for Vimeo or YouTube if you prefer to watch it on those streaming services. All right. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
All right, we're gonna take our picture, guys. Y'all know how we do it. Y'all gotta get together like y'all like each other.
So, day 3, not as a day 3. It was still quite a bit of stuff going on, but in terms of getting more footage, mostly with just pictures there, which we will be showing y'all a lot of those pictures at the end of all this. But yeah, but we did. So, but I will say we did get some last minute minglings. Probably gave a little send off with David and Walter, Marc Thompson, and even in the guys at Studio Bliss there. A lot of good fun there. And as for day 2, we did get some more stuff, and then we got Queen got her stuff here. Do you want to show yours first then?
Well, actually, I got all this stuff from day 1 when we got the free day weekend pass.
Oh yeah.
When you get the free day weekend pass, they'll give you free merchandise, like this bag, for example. This Geek Con bag. They give you this Geek Con bag, and inside the Geek Con bag, you get a poster. This is a Ghostface poster from the movies, from the Scream franchise. Yeah. Plus, also in the bag, you get a free comic. It's called Feral.
Oh, so that's what the. Oh yeah, that's
Feral
right.
25.
Okay, yeah, I did show that.
I may have possibly mentioned that when I showed it after day one, but yeah, that's what it is then.
Yeah, I know. There's also a coupon in this bag where you get a free T-shirt, and these are the free T-shirts we got with that coupon.
Oh yeah,
it's Geek Con.
Yeah, how with the duck on mine there with Geek Con.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we stopped by a booth of, it's called Trey Morris Injury Lawyers, and when you go to their booth, they give you a free T-shirt.
Yep, and I also got one as well. It's same as what she's showing you.
Yeah, I think they're one of the sponsors of the event.
Mm-hmm.
It's at Geek Con 26. Trey Morris Injury Lawyers presenting sponsor. They're one of the sponsors of the event. And it also comes with this mini backpack too.
Yep.
I put some of my stuff I wanted to bring in day 2 and free.
Oh yeah.
They gave me this in day 1.
Yep. So yeah, see was anything else in the bag?
Well, it's completely empty. There's nothing else in this bag.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, and you saw, and then I showed the stuff I got from day 1. Some little additions from day 2. Not really much with day 3. I think we pretty much kind of got all the stuff the first 2 days. But yeah, a whole lot of mingling, a lot of good costumes. Say that will be in the pictures. We got Studio Bliss. Remember the soldier from last year, Desmond, that was talking about the Christian anime that his group is working on and everything. So we actually got to see their booth. He was also there. He wasn't in his soldier costume, but he was there. And let's see, let me see. I got some other, I'm coming to that yet. But there's a picture of him, of his soldier character. I think he does like the voice form there. Yeah, as you can see. Yeah. Yep. So there's of them there, and then of course, there was a. I think. Oh yeah, I did show this in day 1. The Devil's Knot. Of course, there was a business card from Forge, SBC. I think like different the different stuff that they made up there, like I think like the 3D print stuff like that. So they got their information on here and everything. The Forge, Parker's prints. Yep, they 3D prints as well. And I got another picture from Marc Thompson, the voice of Duke Devlin and the Gengar. And he also, and also is out of there. Yep, remember Dookie Boy, as Pegasus said there.
And that's genuine.
Yep.
He's signing on this card.
Yes, he got
a big one.
Yep, he said Gabriel, dimension the dice. Dimension the dice and unlock my creature.
Can you imagine yourself playing Dungeon Dice Monsters with the voice actor?
I would have to learn. I could, but I know I would have to I'd probably be like Yugi, because remember Yugi, it was his first time playing it when he battled against Duke Devlin. So I'd probably be in Yugi's position. I'd have to kind of learn as I go along with the game. I'm pretty sure I could do it though. I'm not saying I could do it. I would probably be learning for the first time there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think once I learn it, yeah, most definitely. But I bet you he probably would do the Duke voice when it's like, this is what's called an item summoning, and these are your magic and trap crests. You can store them for later. Yeah. So then I got this little sticky note. Holly collects cards. This is actually a YouTube channel that someone had. It was I think it was a dad, a guy in there, and his daughter. His daughter had the YouTube channel.
Okay.
And they were the dad was present when she gave me that. So yeah, like I said, yeah, he was tell about what she does and stuff like that there. So yeah, so I got that there. Holly collects cards, and now.
What's in the gold envelope?
That's what I'm about to bring out there. Set this to the side so it don't slip. Secure.
Could it be something genuine?
Yep. Let's see. I know it's from Studio Bliss.
Oh, Studio Bliss. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we got. Okay, let's see what I got. A sheet of paper. and looks like we got another signed picture. Look like Moses on here.
Anime Moses?
Yeah, it looks like it there. Yeah, AK6, A6, I guess that's what
It looked like, say, 2K26 or 2K26.
Oh, okay. Oh, like 2026. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Studio Bliss, yes. Studio Bliss. There's probably some, not all of them, because I know the Duke Devil picture seem like it's pretty protected, but there's some of these pictures like with some of these pictures I'm probably gonna take to get laminated there.
Oh. And you got more stuff from there too.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you got the bundle.
Yes, I sure did. They had a good deal on the bundle too.
Okay.
Yeah, they were really. So yeah, I definitely got.
Check Studio Bliss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I know I will be, since I got stickers. I know a certain former nursery student of ours who would love these stickers.
Oh, yeah,
she just loves stickers in general. Lanisha, of course, who wrote that Dora book. And we got a prologue, first volume of Ascension After. Yeah, the Ascension After follows the untwined journeys of two protagonists, John and Darius, and I think supposed to be the Apostle John, as they navigate through the present and past, so it's kind of time traveling. Perspectives of the book of Revelation. John, a humble disciple of Jesus, experienced the apocalyptic visions of the future, while Darius, a modern-day teen, uncovers the hidden truths about the prophecies as these events unfold before his eyes. Oh boy. So, that's what, now I'll probably read a little more, because I do plan, like I say, when I finished the Matilda book, I mentioned about going through the book I got from Bruce Hennigan, and more than likely look at this, because this is this is right here. It's a comic. Yes, it's a comic. So. And
I noticed the pages are black and white, but they're still cool.
Yeah, I think it's like the actual manga, sort of like.
Oh, okay, I see. Mm-hmm. Like your Yu-Gi-Oh manga.
Yeah.
Except you read it from right to left.
Yeah, I know the.
Or left to right. So left to right.
Right, they got theirs set up like like a regular.
Like
book.
A normal book in America.
Right.
I know when you get books in Japan, they read from right to left. Yeah, right to left.
So yeah, I'll definitely be looking forward to hearing this, and more than likely after reading this, I'll definitely be getting with them to get more. So it's like, hey, can't they, I want to see about them books you reading, Gabe. What's that Studio Bliss you're talking about? Yeah, so that's the bookmark. And this is the book, of course. Both the front and the back cover. So we will be looking into that there. That's probably, so probably first chance I get, I I will probably look. I will definitely look at this because this is being a comic book. I'm gonna do it the same way I do the Yu-Gi-Oh manga. Put it in front of the camera. So yeah, probably do that before continuing Yu-Gi-Oh manga this, and also there's another book that I'm gonna want to show you guys somewhat, but yeah, I'll definitely make sure to get this one shown. Yep, and also, and of course, Case is a Mr. Hennigan's book as well. After Matilda's finished, yeah. So, a lot to look forward to on that, thanks to the Geek Con, and as well as other things we got there. Yes, but yeah, like I say, yeah, that's pretty much kind of wrapping. I'm definitely looking forward to doing something special with a lot of the people we met, both at the panels and possibly some of the people that who knows, because it'll probably surprise me. It'll probably be a surprise, just as much a surprise to me as to you guys. Maybe some of the people outside the panels we met there. So, but yeah, but I definitely know for a fact that I have expectations with our panel people there, So you'll see what that is when we get there. So yeah, but it won't be right away. But it will come though. Yeah. So yeah, so that's what we got. That's the end of the Geek Con 2026 movie all together and everything. So yeah, make sure hope y'all enjoyed this. Much bigger than the first movie. So for 2025, so like, share, subscribe, get our available books, and
it's okay. I can say how I really feel about it.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. Yeah. What I was about to say is, let's just say we've been to all 3 days. Let's just say the first day is like the beginning, and it's mainly just the setup and seeing what we gonna see with the Geek Con so far and what to expect during the Geek Con. And we were able to see David Yost and Walter Jones for all 3 days. Yeah, I know he got both of their autographs, but in the second day we were able to go to the panel. And I know I participated in the panel. I asked 2 questions to them. The first question I say, what is your best moment of being a Power Ranger? And the second question is, will you still continue to do more Power Ranger products in the future despite your ages right now? And they were a little insulted about that second question, like, who are you calling old? And I say, you both look young to me.
They were messing with you, baby.
Yeah. And then they say their answers, and they had pretty good answers. And the third day is like the closing, and we were just mingling on the third day. But let's just say the second day, the middle, is you get more action in the second day because of a whole lot of people there, and plus you get a lot of panels there.
Right. Yeah, that's one reason why last year we was only there one day, because I sort of was looking at it that way. But then I found out from Casey after that Saturday that there was some stuff we missed Sunday. And I think also a little bit Friday. So yeah, like I said, yeah, most of the action does happen Saturday, but yeah, it's definitely nothing wrong with getting all weekend, because the advantage of doing that, obviously you're gonna mingle every all 3 days. But you're gonna do more of it on Friday and Sunday, more so, especially Friday when they get in there. Yeah, you're gonna be looking at the booths, stuff like that. That's actually a good time to get the autographs from the panels, like David and Walter,
Yeah.
because the lines a lot of time are not as long as they are on Saturday.
Yeah.
Then Saturday, you come there. You have more mingle, more fun, but you got panels to check out there.
Yeah, I know celebrities do most of their panels on Saturdays than Friday and Sunday.
Right, and that kind of allows you to pad things out more. Because like I said, we was there Saturday. We still had fun last year. We still did have fun, but we kind of had a little bit of a cram trying to get around the vendors and then do the panel, and then also with us filming it too. Filming wise, yeah, it works a lot better because think about it, you get a lot of filming footage of just mingling and especially I like to do little skits like you guys saw.
Yeah.
So you have time to do that, and then then that gives you more on the day of the panels to really kind of focus with that more so, and then the other days you have more focus on just running around and everything. Man.
I noticed I saw a whole lot of 3D print merchandise at the event. They sell a whole lot of 3D print merchandise, and I could feel the textures too. It's like they use really hard plastic on the 3D print merchandise, and there's some 3D print merchandise you could fidget, like fidget toys.
Oh yeah.
Maybe next year I might get one of their fidget toys.
Yeah,
as a souvenir and possibly play with it.
Be like me with my Transformers there.
Yeah, and I know 3D printing is really expensive. That it does take a whole lot of time.
Yep.
And at the same time, effort too to get it all right and stuff. Especially when you try to build something with the 3D print pieces too, like the fidget toys, for example, and different type of masks.
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah, and other stuff. But they do a really good job with it. It's almost like you have your own toy maker, but more expensive.
Yep, it is, and it's kind of like an advanced production of hand making a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, if you could afford a 3D printer, good luck to you. Good for you. You have a whole lot of possibilities with that.
Yep. So yeah, that was like I say, that's one advantage of all 3 days. Yeah, you definitely get more time to really see more. Then like I say, you're not especially with the panel on Saturday, so that gives you a lot of time the day before and after to really mingle and just check stuff out, both downstairs and upstairs at the convention center.
I know last year I think they took up the entire ballroom upstairs. The entire ballroom upstairs full with complete vendors, and I think they had the blood drive downstairs last year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now they just use half the ballroom for the vendors and the other half for the blood donations upstairs.
Oh.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
Well, the main thing about Geek Con is all about a sense of belonging. Like, if you feel like you're out of place in life, you're shy, quiet, timid, or you just don't feel confident and comfortable, just come to Geek Con so you could mingle along with people who are just like you, and then once you have a conversation with them, you feel a little more comfortable. And I'm starting to feel a little open when I went to the Geek Con, meeting some people.
Yeah.
It's about belonging.
Definitely the freedom of going among, like she just said, and then amongst one another, like because it's like her, like me and her, there's almost everybody up there. Because I've heard them express it on like the news and just in general, how this type of event really just lets them come out of their shell amongst other people like them, and they be dressed up and stuff like that, or or just talking about superheroes, anime, stuff like that, and don't have to worry about being judged or
freedom to express themselves.
Yeah, or being shunned or something like that.
Yeah, it's open to all people. Even if you have a disability, you're free to.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No matter what your what gender you are or your sexuality or anything, all of them are welcome.
Yep. So yeah, that's definitely and then because I can even relate with it, then we go back, daily lives, those of us, like myself, and day jobs, stuff like that. And it seems like amongst the ones on my day job. I mean, now I will admit there's some people, there's some geeks up there, but because there are a lot of the business and quote unquote real life. Yeah, I think a lot of that kind of hinders people like me and people certain ones from really talking about like, hey, it's like, hey, did you say, hey, about that, like the guy asking that panel, it's like, why did the Primitor become weak when he looked at himself in the mirror?
That guy looked confused, like he doesn't know.
Yeah, and then and that's the thing, amongst us, we kind of, I know some of us kind of, laugh, but the laugh was more like, because the Primitor is kind of a silly monster and everything, yes. And he said, well, maybe because he's too ugly. We would laugh at that, but we weren't laughing at him though. But
we're just laughing at the question.
Right? Yeah, and the monster and stuff. But if he was but just think, especially like in my place, if he was amongst certain individuals, like on our day job or something like that, that's like not into that stuff, as they would say. Yeah, they probably even if they didn't do it to his face, they probably be back there. They probably be back behind his back laughing at him, to making fun of him or something now. But see, we don't have to worry about that up at Geek Con now.
Yes. Well, I encountered some therapy dogs, and I'm more of a cat person, but I still like dogs. I respect them too. Especially, I also respect people who own dogs. And I had a great time petting the dogs, and let's just say some of these dogs also have disabilities. And there was one dog that was a dachshund that is sort of deaf and blind, and the owner was wrapped that dachshund like a baby, and it also reminded me of baby when I pet it. And it was looking sad. It was white.
Oh yeah,
and the Geek Con is also about escapism too.
Yes, it is.
Escapism.
Yeah, that's why I was so glad to get away from work Thursday.
Especially when you look at different types of comics, pictures, cosplays, all that. Yeah, it's like your escape.
Yeah, and then you got other people that you can express yourself to about that are pretty much into that as well. Even if just say like if you met somebody, like I'm into Yu-Gi-Oh, for instance. I like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I might, there was somebody up there who actually just kind of started with anime. What he hadn't like got knee deep into it. Yeah. But this is why he was coming with his family or his friends. Why he was with them at the con, because he just on his own decided to kind of mingle it. Sort of like when me with my family when they like to be watching football on Christmas and Thanksgiving. Yeah. Admittedly, I'm not just big watch football on my own, but I like having fun with my family, so yeah, it's 2010 Saints game, yeah, because I remember that the most because I on my own I just chose to hoop and holler with them. They're like, yeah. And so that's what's saying with this guy. He chose because everybody see everybody having a good time. So he wanted to join in on the fun and learn about some of what we were into.
Huh?
So that's good. To bring new people in.
Yes.
And say that it kind of inspire new people to even on their own, not by force, but on their own, kind of add to their interests. What more about what's so special about this? What is this? And then you go to tell them about it.
Yes, Geek Con is like a first base. Like you got free spaces in your life. The first space is like your home life. The second space is like your work life if you have a job, and for kids, school. It's work/school, and the first space is like in your first space is any place you want to go as your escapism from work or problems at home. You go to your third space.
Yeah.
And Geek Con is like your third space.
Yep, sort of like Michael in the Michael movie going to Neverland, you know.
Yes, and then he built his own Neverland Ranch for him and kids to enjoy.
Yep, so that was his escapism, you know, being just having fun in general. If he was still around, he would have the time of his life with Geek Con.
Yes, if he was still around.
Right. I don't know if he might. I don't know if he would. Well, I'll put it this way: if he got a.
What I was about to say is, I know Geek Con started in 2015. That's way after he passed.
That's what I'm saying. Because he'd probably be like in his 70s by this point.
Oh yeah.
So but just imagine he's still, you know, just say if like he was retired from, you know, performing and stuff.
After his This Is It concert.
Yeah, he'd just be able to. Yeah, he'd probably just chill and especially you know, because he loved to put on costumes there.
I think This Is It was supposed to be his final concert, and then after that he retires.
Yeah, that he wanted to enjoy the fruits of his labor there.
Yeah.
But he would have definitely loved that. I know his kids are grown and everything, but they're
all adults by now.
Yep, but they would have had a good time coming, you know, like a little family get out in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we could, you know, could have been like, just imagine he walking around, and then probably like in his Thriller jacket or something there, and we come over. Hey, what's up, Mike? I'm Gabriel. It's Christina there. You know, shaking their hands and stuff there.
Yeah. And we say hi to his children too.
Introduce, you know, if we got there's one EJS, and I'm Casey.
Yeah.
All of us and stuff there.
But the disadvantage is that there'll be huge crowds everywhere chasing him.
Yeah.
And the paparazzi too, taking photos.
Yeah,
he would just run out the building. That's
if there was a way to prevent that, I really that would it would be nice if there was a way to prevent that.
But there was a lot of cops down there.
They could, I would imagine he probably have, you know, like, you know, they wouldn't exactly keep people from coming to him, but just to avoid, you know, swarming him, like where he can, you know, breathe, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, and breathe and be able to walk around, you know. Yeah, so that he would have loved it there.
Yeah, not only that the convention center will be completely full. That the fire department might have to throw some people out because it's over capacity.
Some people trying to see Michael or what?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it might damage the building a little bit since it has a second floor.
Yeah, that's the only disadvantage there.
Yeah, being overcrowded, the convention.
Yeah, then that probably because then you have all the other
fans and stuff.
The other panel, they probably be waiting for people to come to them there because everybody be swarming around Michael.
And they be all upstairs and downstairs.
Yeah, Michael just like guys, I'm not doing a panel here. I'm just here to enjoy the festivities. You know, the other people that's on the panels there.
It'll be worse upstairs if it's overcrowded. That might collapse a little. That everybody has to go down.
Yeah, probably what they would do.
Yeah.
I would think they would probably let them know Mike's coming, but they would tell people, you know, just, you know, to greet him normally, don't swarm him.
Yes.
You know, don't go crazy. Just and say he's just like when he just want to get out.
Yes.
Yeah. He probably would try to make like an announcement of it, of, you know, to just don't you know treat, you know, to like mom just treat him like a normal person.
Yeah.
You know, just talk. You know, I don't have no problem with people come to talk to me, but just talk. You know, just like you would talk to, you know, your friend or your brother or something. Yeah.
He just want peace.
Mm-hmm.
We all do.
I was about to say, don't we all?
Yeah, we all wanted peace.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So aside from that, yeah, definitely, there was a lot of people that we knew. Matter of fact, we ran into Marc Thompson there.
Thomas.
Yes, the one who was in the Soldiers play with Ejay, and also made and directed the play Zoo Man that Ejay was in. Yes, yeah, he was there chilling and stuff like this. Cause I wasn't expecting to see, cause I didn't realize he'd be up there, and it caught me off guard. I was like, Micah? Like you. Like, almost like when he surprised me at the Soldiers play. I mean, I knew he was there at that one because he was in the play. But when when me and Christina were talking to you guys on camera, and he came up behind us there, like, hey, I was like, man, what's up? Like, what's up?
What's next? You gotta wear a ghost face.
Oh boy, and then be changing the face. What up? What up?
They did have a ghost face event.
Oh yes, oh boy.
They did mention on yesterday that they had a pizza party for all the Ghostface fans.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They mentioned it after we ate, cause we ate a lunch up there Saturday. After we ate,
they say it was too furry.
Yeah, we had just ordered burgers and fries up there at the concession stand
because we were hungry.
Yeah, because I mean, we got there about like a little after 10, and David and I was thinking like that David and Walter would be up there like probably like 1:30 or something like
early.
That. Yeah, like the Ninja Turtles were, but their panel wasn't until 5.
They waited for their panel.
So their panel was like the finale of day 2. Yeah, so that's why. So we had. So it's like, okay, I guess we get something to eat there and then mingle some more until it's time to go up there. Yeah, it was like, oh my. What?
There were people at the panel, but I'm surprised it wasn't completely full.
Yeah.
Like all the seats would be full.
Mm. Yeah, but I mean they get good turnout. Yeah, and cause like the Ninja Turtles. I think it may have been similar to the Ninja Turtles turnout there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, but like I say, they did get a pretty good turnout. And like I say, I do look forward to something very special with them later.
Yes.
That was also part of the reason why we met up with Marc Thompson too while we were waiting on the panel.
Yeah.
And talked with him like we did there. And I know one reason we knew he was. I mean, yeah. Well, obviously we saw everybody who was there, but before the Geek Con, that when we was looking up the list of who all would be there. Casey really got excited about Marc Thompson being up there. Like, guy who plays Duke Devlin. I was like. I was like, oh yeah, and then I was like, wait. I was like, so he also plays Gengar. But he also plays like, well, hello there, Ma. I'm Balin, and I'm gonna show you a life that be better than what you have. Yeah. He plays Valen, and then he plays another character in the Waking the Dragons. This. Like, look around you, Pharaoh. This world is an evil place. Now, why don't you take a look at the Seal of Orichalco's card?
I think that was Raphael.
Yep, that's what. Yeah, Raphael. I was like, you did both of those guys? I was like, what are you, Scott McNeil?
Yeah.
Scott McNeil from Beast Wars, who. Optimus is insane to consider my meager talents, rat face. Yeah, a lot of talk you got there, dang your butt. Oh, we're all gonna die. Oh, spinning around Hennigan in his whole body. And also played the courageous noble Sir Lancelot like character like Sir Bolt. Very, and sort of a heroic character. So just like Scott McNeil, he had a lot of voices under his hat. He had Duke Devlin, Gengar, Raphael, Valen, and I think there was some others from some other anime. I think he played a few in One Piece. I think maybe possibly Bleach, but he also played. It's Chaz Princeton. Now say the cheer, Chaz it up, Chaz it up. That's right, Jaden. You're going down in the school duel. Yeah, he played Chaz, the cool guy who had a really tragic story in that school duel when we met his brothers. Oof.
They're cruel.
Yeah, like I say, you first meet Chaz and he's a jerk, kind of a jerk for, but then it's like, oh no wonder he's like that. Look at his brothers are terrible.
He started to make Cinderella's stepsisters be nice to Cinderella.
Yeah, just imagine if this a female version of that where it was Cinderella.
And her stepsister.
Yeah, and instead of Cinderella, getting the fairy godmother, out of a boom badoo, she ended up started to become like her sisters there.
Her stepsister.
So her stepsister, yeah. Or like if they pressured her to be more ruthless or something there.
Yeah, and her stepmother's not around.
Yeah, that would. Yeah.
I know she really cries. Cried for that.
Sort of like how Chaz cried before the school duel in private there.
Yeah.
Man, you got to keep winning. It's the only way.
I know in Japanese you just say win, 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 win. You keep on chanting win.
Oof.
In Japanese.
Yeah, that's like he almost got me teared up there when I watched this. Like I was like, dang, dude.
It's almost like he's hurting himself at the same time when he pound his fist.
Yeah, so he played all them voices there. He's a real cool guy. And just like David and Walter, I definitely got something special with him as well. So yeah, as they say, be looking for the future with that. So that's why we got to get with him. I know I mentioned about Studio Bliss. We showed the stuff from them, and also one of their future voice actors. We got to meet and chat with him. And everything. He had a Goku shirt on Saturday there. But,
I think his name is Ray Herb.
Ray Herb, yes. But turns out he played some voices, I think, from like Bleach, and also he did do a voice in DBZ as I can't think of the name of the character, but it was somebody that was one of Goku's enemies, though. Yes, so that's why he was wearing the Goku shirt there. But speaking of DBZ, we didn't get to see this guy. I wish I had a thought to go find him. But the guy who played Majin Buu, but he was on the news though. Yeah, so yeah, but matter of fact, the news crew was filming him before the thing started. Yeah, when they would get before Friday even got there.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. So yeah, they had him, and yeah, Channel 12 did record that there, but we saw more Channel 6. Only reason I know Channel 12 was out there because I saw a pop up on Facebook of them talking about Geek Con.
Yeah, I know Channel 6 had their own booth.
Right, so I think Channel 6 got more of the action there.
Because they had their own booth.
They were letting people come tell the weather and stuff like that there.
With or without cosplay costumes. Just for fun.
Oh yeah, that was actually pretty cool though. Kind of reminds me of the early days. I'm just being honest. I'm not much of a news watcher. I mean, I hear about news, like especially nowadays because it pops up online.
Yeah.
But I'm not. Yeah, my grandparents are more so like that because I hear stuff. They'll usually tell me about stuff going on. But I've never been one that sat down and and now this is the news. But there was a time.
Yes.
There was a time that I would I may not would watch pay attention to a lot of the reports, but there was a part of the news that I would actually sit down to watch in the morning before school.
Yeah.
That's when they Mr. Food, and we always kept up with the weather because you want to see if when it's gonna rain, so if you play outside.
Yeah.
But also Tony Tagnivore. Yeah, that was that we always that was the one part of the news that a lot of us kids look forward to see. Tony Tagnivore, especially when he come to different schools on Friday. Like he came to Uri when I was there in 8th grade. Yeah, miss old Tony. But yeah, that's what Channel 6 being out there, you can kind of make me think of the fun part of the news. The news has some fun to it sometimes. It's all depends on what was going on. It's a sort of like how I feel about soap operas. I never really like sat down and watched them like the way I watch Yu-Gi-Oh or something, but I respect them because a lot of their elements are in some of the shows I watch.
It's mainly about their everyday lives.
Exactly. So yeah, and my big papa said it could be about anything, which they do. So yeah, like I say, I may not watch them a lot, but I do respect them. And yeah, if you want to watch soap operas, yeah, all power to you. Yeah, because you definitely got my respect. Yeah. So yeah, that's we had our show. Fun. Too much fun.
Yeah, that's one way to begin our vacation.
Yeah, and I'm glad it came when it did, because last year it was at the end of our vacation, so I'm glad it started off the vacation this time. Yeah, so yeah, that's so I think
That's everything.
it. Okay. Because they say I am ready to eat again. I'm like Goku now when he's hungry. Like, Chi-Chi, I'm hungry now. When he told Master Guy, he's like, I'll bake you a burger. He got there. He got more than a burger. He had like a whole several plates of food.
Yes.
Yeah, he fixed more than that burger. So I guess if anything, if there's nothing else, then definitely like, share, subscribe, get our available books. Definitely support us on the Patreon. And that way you also support the Miracle Crew. Yours truly, King Gabe.
Queen Tina.
Oh yeah, looking lovely here.
Yes.
With her ponytails.
Yeah.
And there's also Big Sis Casey, Janara Nellens, who Janara Nellens, who I don't know when this will be possible, but if it ever does, I definitely look forward to you joining us 1 year Geek Con, Janara. Because you will have just as much fun as we did. And also Ejay the Supreme, who this year was there in a Bowser costume. Yes, so you probably can guess how he reacted whenever Mario showed up. Yes, and also definitely hang out with us on Discord, Facebook, and let's tell each other some stuff on that Macari app, and also stay tuned after we sign off to see all the pictures from GeekCon. So, and all that said, we'll see y'all in the next video. Enjoy the slideshow and take care.
Bye, everyone.
Peace out.